Yeah, so my initial medications that I was taking, I was actually on for quite a long time. And that was primarily probably due to, again, under the national health system, I very rarely saw a doctor. Whenever appointments would be scheduled, they would kind of then get rescheduled, like we don't have availability to see you for this year's annual checkup. We need to push it out another 6 months, whatever it might be. And right or wrong, when I moved from the UK to the US, I continued to get my medications from the UK, just because that's what I was on and that's what I was getting and it was working at the time. And then it wasn't until I started seeing a doctor here in the US that, first of all, I found that one of the medications I was on was highly addictive. It was the medication that I would take before bed. So it literally just knocked me out. I slept like a baby. But it took me about 6 months to wean myself off of it with the help of the doctor. And then it wasn't until I started seeing that doctor that then I started to understand a little bit more about the side effects and the potential impacts of different drugs. And that's also kind of when the conversation around potential family planning came about, because one of the drugs I was taking, there wasn't a lot of research as to what impact that could have in pregnancy. So we started to have that conversation then as to if at any point you start thinking about having a family, this is not going to be the drug that you can be on. So, and that's when we started to look for alternatives and test some different things to see what would or wouldn't work for me.